I was really surprised to see that DeepMind's new AI system is taking the gold medal off of the shiny new ChatGPT on benchmarks. But it gets better. It is completely free for everyone and it helps you build anything. Get this, it supposedly has an IQ of 130. Which is incredible. But note that we are fellow scholars here and this is not a peer-reviewed study, so we will have a look ourselves. But yes, it is faster, more accurate, costs nothing for seemingly unlimited use. I've never seen anything like it. It is called Gemini 2.5 Pro Experimental and they showed it off writing a cool dinosaur game in JavaScript. You write what you wish to see, you get a bunch of code, you copy it in a creative coding website and there you go. It runs and it is fantastic. But what you fellow scholars have been using it for is even more fantastic. Check out these 4 amazing projects. 1. It can write up physics simulations from nothing. Electromagnetism, space-time simulations, you name it. The things that you see here in 2-minute papers, all the amazing simulations, perhaps one day will be done one shot by an AI. All you need is just to write a text prompt. If someone said this to me 6 years ago, I wouldn't have believed a word of it. And now, here we are. What a time to be alive! But it gets better. Now, hold on to your papers, fellow scholars, too, if you show it a screenshot of a simulated soccer game of sorts and ask it to recreate it, now I'd like to see what it does with this. Look, it can even create animations, movement, collisions, and so on. That is absolutely amazing. But it gets better, because this is not just a piece of video to look at, it is a piece of source code you can run and modify yourself. For instance, you can decrease the player's steering strength and see them try their hardest to get the ball, often unsuccessfully. However, you can also see how beautifully the game comes alive if you increase the steering strength to a high level. This is super fun. You can play with this yourself too. The link is in the description. All made by an AI. Goodness. And this is not just a one-off thing. A different fellow scholar did it with a Galton board. In short, this is one of the cooler ways of constructing a Gaussian distribution. That is a fancy way to say creating a bump. By the way, this is the same Gaussian distribution, the same bump that is used in Gaussian splatting, which is a new, amazingly efficient way to take a real place and play in it as if it were a video game in real time. 3. You are going to love this one. Now, little AI, code up a TV where you can change the channels and make them interesting. First, no signal. Love it. Then, you can get the news, a Western film, a cooking show, a quiz show, and then some. Now, 4. Let's write a video game. Dear fellow scholars, this is 2-minute papers with Dr. Károly Zsolnai Fehér. If you are looking for a bit more sophisticated gaming experience, not a problem. Just look at how easy this input text prompt is and what comes out. That is a usable game. It has a point system, it logs your speed and altitude. And don't forget, Gemini Pro 2.5 hooks into other coding agents like Cursor, Windsurf and Klein, so you can do a great deal more than what you've seen here. In summary, if you can see it, you can have it. And just imagine what we will be capable of just 2 more papers down the line. Especially that almost everything that you see here came out in the last 6 months. Wow! Now, I waited a bit to make this video. If you want the most views and money, you go head first into the breaking news and push a lower quality video out as quickly as you can. But we don't do that here. I waited to see how you fellow scholars are using it to create a more informative video for you. If you enjoy it, subscribe and hit the bell icon. So, what do you think? What would you fellow scholars use this for? Let me know in the comments below. Also, check out our new sponsor. If you wish to run DeepSeek yourself, Vest AI helps you rent NVIDIA GPUs to do that for an incredible price. I love it because my costs come down to a fraction of $1 for a session. It is incredible. Make sure to try it out today at vest.ai/papers or click the link in the description.